Hey, fifth grade. So today we're going to be looking at comparing decimals. And again, I wrote some notes here for us. If you're writing in your notebook, you want to make sure that you write here, comparing. And we're going to put them in order too. Comparing and ordering decimals. So it's very similar to what we did with whole numbers when we were comparing whole numbers. But this time we're going to be using decimals. So I went ahead and wrote some steps here that are going to help you. So the numbers we're going to use are right here. So I have 3 and 432 thousandths, 3 and 576 thousandths. Okay. So we're going to do these step by step. We're going to compare these numbers and we're going to find out, we're going to write a number sentence explaining which one is greater than or less than. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you want to line up the decimal points and you're going to start at the left. So I wrote the first number for you, 3 and 432 thousandths. And then I'm going to write the next number. Again, you want to line up those decimal points. That's very important. 576 thousandths. Okay. Now, I want to find the first place where the digits are different. So that's the second step. So starting on the left side, I can't compare these because these digits are the same. They're equal. So then I'm going to look to the next place value. And here I can tell that the numbers are different. Okay, so now that those numbers are different, that was step 2. Now I'm going to compare them. So looking here, what do I know about 4 and 5? Well, if I want to write a statement to compare these numbers, I can say 5 is greater than 4. I can also say 4 is less than 5. These statements are both true. So I've just compared those numbers. So now that I've compared them, if I say 5 is greater than 4, if that's true, then that means this number here is the largest number. So I can write this out as 3 and 576 thousandths is greater than 3 and 432 thousandths. So I've now compared those numbers and I know that that one is large or greater than. If I wanted to rewrite this statement, I could also write it, making it true using this statement here. So I can also write 3 and 432 thousandths is less than 3 and 576 thousandths. So these statements are both true. Okay. So now that you know how to compare these decimals, let's see if we can put some in order from least to greatest. I'm going to use these same numbers. And we'll add a different number here. Let's do 3 and 582 thousandths. Okay. Well, same thing. I'm going to line up. I'm going to line them up. Bring this here. Now I'm going to compare. So remember, if I look here, all of these digits are the same. So I'm going to look at this one here. Now when I look at this here, I know I have 4, 5, and 5. Well, since I know that this 4 is smaller than, and if I'm putting this in order from least to greatest, can I already tell which number is the smallest? Yes, this one. So I can go ahead and write that number down. So that one is the least or the smallest. Now I'm going to compare these two. So now I'm finished with that one. So now I'm only looking at these two numbers here. So since these are the same, I can't compare them. So now I'm going to look at the next place. So when I look here, can I compare these now? I can. So I'm looking at 7 and 8. And what can I write to make these statements true? 7 is less than 8, or 8 is greater than 7. So if I'm putting them in order from least to greatest, which one of these is the greatest number or the largest number? Since I use this one here, I know that this is the greatest. So if that's the greatest number, then I know this is the second greatest. And then I'm going to write my greatest number. I'm just going to write it right here. So I put these in order from least to greatest. Okay, so that's what you are going to do today.